Happy Tuesday after Boardwalk Rock, live music fans. Wanted to give you a little bit of news around next year's Boardwalk Rock and also Oceans Calling and Country Calling and a little bit more. So, first of all, the city of Ocean City has signed a 5-year agreement with C3 Promotions, which is the group that does Oceans Calling, Country Calling, Boardwalk Rock. 5-year agreement with them for all three of the festivals on effectively the same weekend, assuming there are no true holiday conflicts. So that's great news. That starts 2026 through 2030. So that's great news for live music fans. It's great news for Ocean City. Anyhow, just thought you'd like to know that. Also, it is very likely that next year Boardwalk Rock will be 3 days. If you remember, Country Calling was 2 days the first year, and then the second year this year they made it 3 days. So I think it's safe to say that Boardwalk Rock will be 3 days going forward, meaning all day Friday, noon to 11 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Already Oceans Calling and Country Calling is 3 days. I have heard a couple different places that there were about 55,000 wristbands sold for this. So that's probably the number because that's what was done for the last Oceans Calling, and I think also for Country Calling. So that seems to be the number, the sweet spot number. I think the improvements that they made in terms of the layout of the festival were really, really beneficial with respect to crowd flow and movement. I don't know about you, but I'm going to make some requests in the feedback for some additional shade spaces and some additional seating for everybody. Yeah, but other than that, I think they really did a great job with this festival. And then last, Bret Michaels has been teasing yesterday and a little bit today that he may end up on stage with OAR at Oceans Calling. So if you don't know, OAR is a co-sponsor of Oceans Calling, and they perform twice at Oceans Calling. They perform on Friday night, the band itself, just the band, and they do their stuff. And then on Sunday night, they perform a set called OAR and Friends. And the first year they did that, they brought out people like Richie Sambora and DMC from Run DMC. And then the last year, Dee Schneider came out and Teach came out, and other. And so they have a 2-year history of doing this. And so Bret teasing that makes me think that it's highly likely that Bret Michaels will be out on Sunday night with OAR during the OAR and Friends set, assuming that everyone's schedule works and all that kind of stuff. Anyhow, that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in and listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and I promise I won't bug you with a ton of stuff. I don't post a whole bunch of stuff. I've got a handful of additional Hailstorm videos to post, and a bunch of Def Leppard videos to post, and then that'll be it for my Boardwalk Rock bunch of videos. And then what I'll probably do is put them into a whatever they're called on YouTube, a collection, not a playlist, whatever it's called on YouTube. Anyhow, I'll put them all together so they're easier to find. All right, thanks everyone. Hope you have a great rest of the week, and rock and roll.